I want to camp with you.
Okay, campers, so it's not really a recipe, but I figured since I'm full-time now, like, you're kind of going to get more of, hey, I threw this together because this is what we had. So maybe you'll be interested in that, I don't know. But anyways, I bought a pork loin that was one of those pre-seasoned pork loins the other day. It was on sale. It was an Asiago peppercorn. So I am cooking that on the Blackstone. What I did was I seared it on both sides. Then I have one of these little grill racks that you can put vegetables and stuff. You can put it inside if you want so that you can flip it easier and stuff on the grill. But anyways, I thought that would be very useful because then I could use my Blackstone kind of like an oven and not heat up the camper when it's 90 degrees outside. So I put after I seared it, I put the pork loin in the middle. I put some Brussels sprouts along the outside. Put a little bit of vegetable oil on them so they don't stick. And they're browning up nicely. I'll show you those in a bit. Then I just made a garden salad. I had some fresh tomatoes, some provolone cheese, onions, romaine lettuce. I'm going to put probably balsamic dressing on there, some croutons. And then I was trying to think of a side for the girls because they kind of tend to like noodles or something like that. And I really don't have anything. We just got back from our trip that we took without the camper. That first time we've done that in like 2 years. But anyways, so I have nothing. But I did have a few packages of ramen noodles that I guess we've had since we left the house because I don't know, I haven't bought them. But anyways, I'm going to boil those up real quick. Once I get them like par cooked, I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on them, some minced garlic, a little bit of adobo seasoning, which is kind of like an all-purpose seasoning. And then I am going to take the beef packet that it came with and sprinkle just a tiny bit so it gets a little bit of that flavor on it. And then I'm going to try to put them on the Blackstone, like toss them real quick just to get them like a little bit of char and then put them in a bowl. So I haven't tried this before. We're going to see if it works. If it works, you'll know. If it doesn't work, you'll know that too, just because you got to see it, right? But anyways, so I'm going to get all that together and then I'll show you the final product when I'm done. Okay, so as you can see, I kind of just threw that all together. I kind of just based it on until taste, smell, sight, whatever. I didn't really measure anything. But now we are going to go check on the pork loin, and I'll throw these on the Blackstone when that's done. I'll give you a view of it all, and then we'll let you know how it is. Alright, so I'm trying to work with the lighting here, but as you can see, the pork loin is browned up nicely. The juices are dripping, which is going to create a great flavor. Brussels sprouts have browned up. I'm probably going to toss those maybe in a little bit of butter and maybe some Parmesan on top, just to kind of go with the rest. But it's looking good, guys. Alright guys, so I'm back inside from doing the noodles. They did not brown as much as I would like them to. So anyways, like I said, this is my first time trying these kind of noodles on there. So I guess I'm going to have to experiment and maybe I'll get them the way I want. But they don't look bad. They certainly smell delicious. I don't know if they taste delicious. Let's see. They're not bad. Not bad. I think they'll be fine. Like I said, I got to experiment. And even though I pretty much can cook almost anything and love to cook, I am always open for suggestions. So if you have made ramen noodles and you've gotten them to kind of like brown up a little bit better, tell me how you did it. Yeah, anyways, all right, I'm gonna cut everything up, plate it, and I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. All right guys, here it is. It looks and smells amazing. So we have the Asiago peppercorn, kind of Blackstone slashed ovened, cooked, seared. We have the garden salad. I told you I used just what I had. So I had onions, I had some carrots I cut up, I had some fresh yellow tomatoes, croutons, and just in case you see them and say, hey, she didn't show us that. I usually like to add like a little bit of a crunch. So sunflower kernels are excellent in a salad. If you haven't tried it, I highly suggest it. I added some Caesar croutons. And this is the dressing I chose for tonight. It's Newman's Own Classic Oil and Vinegar. Very good, very light. Those are the Brussels sprouts that I cooked alongside of the pork. So they kind of got, the drippings kind of fell down and juiced them up. Sprinkled them with a little bit of Parmesan. And those are the ramen noodles that I tried for the first time on the Blackstone with all those seasonings that I showed you earlier. It looks amazing. We're going to give it a try. Yeah, so I hope that helps you out. Like I said, I love to make recipes, but I also just like to make things up. So you're probably going to see a lot more of that, considering we live full time in our camper now. I do a lot of that. Enjoy!
Hey campers, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and hit the like button. And hit that bell. Hit